Welcome to homework.
Chapter 16, Problem 84, from the textbook Chemistry, the Central Science. So the question is asking us to predict whether the solution is either basic, acidic, or neutral. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the solution and break it into ions and then determine if each of the ions are either basic or acidic, and that'll help determine which is the overall which is the overall condition of the solution. So for A, we have AlCl3, and whenever you break it down, you have Al3 plus and Cl minus. We know that Cl minus is the conjugate base for a very strong acid of HCl. So this is very acidic, and Al3 plus is also acidic. Usually ions that have a +3 charge are acidic. So we have two things that are acidic, so the overall solution is going to be acidic. So B. We have NaBr. So we have Na plus and Br minus. First, we know that Na plus is a conjugate acid for NaOH, and Br minus is a conjugate base for HBr. Both of these are strong. One is a strong base and one is a strong acid, and so they cancel each other out. And so therefore the overall substance is going to be neutral. All right, part C. We have NaClO. Once again, we have that Na, which is going to be the same as what we did above, which is going to be a strong base. And then we have the ClO. And the ClO anion reacts with water to produce a hydroxide ion, which is a conjugate base of a weak acid, and so therefore it is also weak. So this is a weak acid due to having a strong conjugate base, and so this is a weak acid. And therefore a strong base working with a weak acid makes it overall makes it a basic solution. Because if you have a strong base with a weak acid, it's still basic. All right, going on to D. We have CH3NH3 plus, and then NO3 minus. And this is a conjugate acid of a weak base. And so therefore this acid is pretty strong due to its having a weak base. And then this is a conjugate base of a strong acid. So therefore we have two acidity things, and therefore acidic plus acidic is still acidic. So now we're going to look at the last question. So now we have Na plus and SO3 2 minus. Once again, this is a conjugate base. Well, it's a conjugate acid for a strong base, which is NaOH. And then we have SO3 2 plus, which is an anion for a conjugate base, which is a conjugate base for a weak acid. So since it's for a weak acid, it is also going to be a strong base. So this is a strong base due to it being a conjugate base of a weak acid. And this is a strong base, so strong base plus a strong base equals a basic overall solution.